Hey, welcome to another Facebook Live at Taylor Studios. Today we have Danielle Rice. She joined the team recently and we're so glad to have her. She is an account executive here at Taylor Studios, and I thought I'd let her give some of her background and where she came from and how she knows Taylor Studios.
Yeah, so I've been in the Champaign-Urbana area for a long time and have known and heard about Taylor Studios and Ray Tool, and just think it's a really amazing company and they do great things, very impressive things, inspiring things. And my background is actually in leisure studies. I studied that at the University of Illinois. And leisure studies is doing what people do in their free time. So what are they going to do on weekends or nights?
Go to our exhibits.
They go
right?
to museums, right? And they
Yeah.
go see really cool things like what we produce.
Yeah.
And so it kind of was a fun tie-in back to my degree
Right.
that I really didn't expect to happen. It's kind of a happy accident.
Yeah, well, we knew of her, so I was really hoping we could get Danielle to come on board. So we're really grateful and excited to have her. And so let's see, you've been here a little over 8 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What's one of the most interesting things you've learned or seen or heard about?
Well, I got to travel to see some of the exhibits we've done, and that's been just eye-opening for me, the amount of things that Taylor Studios can do, the variety of things. And one of the most impressive ones was going over to Lincoln, Illinois, which literally in our backyard, and right here, I've never been, to the Lincoln Heritage Museum. And it was an emotional experience to go through that. I felt like I walked through a movie instead of walking through a museum. It was just the type of museum it is so different and unique that it left me emotional after I was done seeing it. So very cool.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
And you visited a couple other places. Any stories about those?
Yeah, I got to see some places in northern Illinois and then went to Iowa, and I think that Lynn County Wickiup was one of the other ones that stood out to me. Had a really good conversation with one of their naturalists, and it's someplace I would definitely love to take my 5-year-old because it's just a fun learning environment, and it's just playful and just lots to do there inside and out. Cool.
What's kind of the strangest thing you've had happen to you while at Taylor Studios, besides us making you just sniff alpaca poop?
Yeah.
Just a minute ago.
I don't know if there's anything really strange, but while I was at Wickiup, I did get to pet a chinchilla, which is definitely different and interesting.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that they had like 80 hairs per follicle, which we have like a couple. So it was just, I don't know, kind of cool to pet a chinchilla.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Cool. Well, and I think she's offering services to our clients and offering them value, and we'll be going to the AAM conference in Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to Arizona.
Yeah. And so what are some of the conversations you've had so far with our clients and potential clients and, that kind of thing?
Kind of what I'm learning from past clients is how they went through the process. So when they decided to do a project, how did that decision even start? Were they, told that they had to do something? Were they looking at their exhibits and saying, hey, this needs refresh? Like, what was kind of the pushing point to do something different or do something new? And then how did that process go after that? So what was next? The fundraising? Was it talking to boards? Was it, who did they have to talk to keep this going?
Yeah.
So learning that process from past clients has been really helpful because that's really with new clients, they're not sure where to start yet. So my goal is to be able to help them through that process and help them guide that next step.
Yeah. So please give her a call. All our past clients and friends in the industry, she'd love to hear from you. That'll just help inform and let us know what value we can offer and how we can serve them, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, what do you do for fun? And I'm kind of putting a plug in for horses, but but you might do other things.
I ride horses, which I'm prepping for my first show coming up in April. So just into this month, I can't believe it's here already, even though it's supposed to snow this weekend again. So that will be a challenge. But I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to my hobbies because I have some grandma hobbies like crocheting and quilting. So
it's meditative.
I do that as well.
Yeah. Well, if you were going to encourage someone to apply here, how do you see Taylor Studios? Because you kind of have fresh eyes now. You knew us for a while. We've been friends for a while.
Yeah.
But if you were going to apply here, what types of skill sets or how would you advise people to do that?
I think one of the coolest things about the company is it's a smaller company, so you kind of get to see a little bit of everything, and you don't have to have like a museum degree, and I think that's kind of something you would think about with a company that does what they do. You could really have a background in just about anything and work here in some capacity. So just really, what are you interested in, and can we make that happen here?
Yeah, and it's attitude is everything. So it's really about the culture and hard work and honesty, yet have fun kind of thing. So fitting that culture aspect, and of course that's what these are for. So you know who we are, and that we have fun and we smell alpaca poop sometimes, or is it blackberries? Which one? I don't know.
I think it smells like blackberries.
Blackberries, yeah. Yeah. Well, what else should we tell them? What do you think? What do you want to tell them about yourself?
I don't know. Is there anything exciting?
How about what exhibits that we've done are you looking forward to visiting?
Well, I'd like to go somewhere outside of Central Illinois, so if there's anywhere on the coast, that would
The
be
coast?
great.
You want the coast?
Or Florida, I'm fine with that too.
We've got exhibits there. You could go see our whale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you could go see the River Woolly Mammoth. That's the middle coast in Wisconsin.
I have seen that actually.
Oh, that's right.
And I did love it, and I would definitely go back because it's very impressive.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Danielle, how many times have you been to Disney World?
I've been to Disney like 10 times. I guess that's kind of a cool thing. Disney World, I believe it's been 9, and Disneyland once.
Well, that's pretty impressive. So if you wanted to win work with any client, what client would that be?
Oh, totally Disney.
Let's put that one up. Well, you'll have to work on that.
That's
Give them a
right.
call.
I'll have to go visit.
Yeah. Got any other good questions for her, Sam? I put you on the spot.
Yeah. What was surprising to you when you came aboard? Anything?
I don't know if anything was really super surprising. I think that since I've known about Taylor Studios for a while, one of the things that I was excited about coming to was the family atmosphere that's here, and that people just, I don't know, they like being here and they like being with each other. So that part's fun.
Yeah.
How about any of our past jobs? Anything in particular you want to visit in person?
Oh, so many. I've been trying to go through them. There's, over
480 since 2000. It's a lot of times.
I keep just going through our past projects and
Yeah.
photos, and I'm trying to grab onto the ones that are close, so that way I can get those.
Just do a road trip and get out there.
But I think actually I talked with Holiday Park not too long ago, and they're not too far. They're in Indiana, so I think that'd probably be next on my bucket list to go see them.
Yeah, and maybe when you're in Arizona, we have the oh my gosh, words. The zoo near Mammoth Springs, or am I thinking New Mexico? I'm thinking New Mexico.
Probably
Southwest.
Well, then we'll
right.
have to get something in Arizona.
There you go. Yeah. So please come meet her if you go to the AAM show. And I'll be heading to the Children's Museum show in Raleigh. That's at the end of May. So maybe I'll see you there. Well, I hope this was enjoyable for you. Please reach out to Danielle. She'd love to hear from you. Anything else you want to add?
Just give me a call.
Give her a call. Thanks.
All right.